better.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, shit. Ugh.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Bro,
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Come on, man.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early. And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way.
That's always, though.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And this time he's able to take
Hell
it down
no.
to 42.
Oh my
Call it a gain of
God.
4, and it'll bring up 4th
Lord
down.
hate.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away.
I was. And I felt bad.
That's the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And they'll get him past the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
Partner, I think that play echoed the short yardage run. I know they're backed against their own goal line, but when they stack the defensive line like that,
Oh my God.
crease, you're up to
Oh
the third
my
level before
God.
you know it.
Now a first down throw. Gone. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
That is exactly what I said.
Past the 35 before he's taken down. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam,
Yep.
oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
14.
On first down, it's gone. He's got his man on the crossing route. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like that?
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying,
Oh, shit.
That play can just finish him off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So first and 10 now from the 30. On first down, gone. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Nah, the funniest shit that anybody said was when they was like, look at Styles' feet. It's the only feet below the sand. Nigga, I died. Oh, yeah, that was funny too.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
So I'm like, damn, I ain't never noticed that.
On second and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free.
I was cracking up. Man, that was yesterday, wasn't it?
This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with two straight.
That man's got family, man.
This defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They run with Edmonds. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Well, they started that drive all the way back at the 1, able to march down, get 3.
It was daunting to begin with.
Bro, that nigga Styles ain't got no pictures of either from like since early 2018. Cause I sure went and looked.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. They punted last time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just
you call them the little bitty Celtics.
Quick, and what a terrific play. Keep holding them to no gain.
Well, they had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Whoa, what the fuck was that?
It's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your
Beijing was on fleek.
Florida, an absolute mess. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw. Got his target, Samuel. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the
Sure did.
guys are available and put the ball.
She sitting there calm as hell watching this nigga act a fool.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Detroit! Detroit!
I fuck with Gail King though. Watch her every morning.
Here on first down.
Bam.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Balls. Man, press the button for it to come out.
If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round.
Ooh,
they
shit.
told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Delgado. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as
Man, I did not listen to the Breakfast Club today.
You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was
You are the donkey of the day.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Eddie Vanderdoes.
Get this nigga the biggest y'all.
It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree.
Boy, hell no.
No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time,
No! What the fuck?
That's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
What was that?
Ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Goff will lead the
Wow,
Rams up here
that's
first and
crazy
10
though.
At their own 42. To throw is gone. And he finds
What?
a man with a
I don't know what's
crossing
going on, bro. You got it.
route. Good pick up
I
there.
don't know what that was.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
I ain't even checked that. I just was wondering where the fuck Gurley was at.
33, a pickup of about 4. Back live now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Hey, we got 3. We got 2.
On the carry, it's Edmonds. Down at the
Whoa.
30 after a gain of 3.
Man, this bitch ass nigga stay getting hurt. Fuck him. I'm cutting his bitch ass. Fucking. That nigga is garbage, bro.
Here's Edmonds. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
I have been assassinated.
They go play action here on first down. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. In for the score. And the Rams add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big...
Man, R. Kelly was in a deep, dark place.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
My way pass.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And the Panthers coming out now. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, Everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down
Facts.
and change our momentum?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll be hit from behind, and he has landed on hard.
No, man.
Aaron Donald in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They'll look to throw here. He may try and run for this. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 5 yards.
Man, this is
out of
stupid.
the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Here's Dustin Coleman now as he's on to punt for Carolina. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll fake the handoff. Now gone.
Bro, what the fuck?
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what
Man,
that's
I'm about to quit
So
and go to
flag for
sleep.
the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. I'll side with you on this one. It's just that call. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a
Yeah.
there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
76, no, 76, 76.
A shotgun snap for gone. He hits Rodgers in the flat. And he'll get up near the
It's just 'cause it's accurate.
at the 44. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Why would that nigga say that?
Field, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a
Robert.
percentage play because you get the completion.
No, I'm kidding.
Back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Carolina getting set to take the field. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
McCaffrey, and they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a run game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are.
Robert.
Things they really want to accomplish and who to run.
Gail wasn't going for that shit.
Blockers, find those guys and get in that direction.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And incomplete on the deep ball. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
I love the narration.
Last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw here. And he's taken down.
Man, that's got to be a personal foul.
They've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That's pulled in at the 32. Pushing his way through. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I love Gale, bro.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Throwing right, and that's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring
she knew what was
up and still try and cover downfield.
That one goes for 24 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end. Maybe
the real girls out here getting abducted with real chains.
Slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed.
They can't get loose.
Take this one down near the 15. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
I probably watched it.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Goal. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. Oh, and they had him stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me.
What's crazy is there's still folks out here trying to support him, too.
A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on running backs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And Zerline's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
That'll be taken in the end zone. A beautiful fake. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And this one's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel.
Whoa, wait.
He might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on, and it's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that.
All right, bro. End of discussion.
Made the contact,
all right.
just as he's trying to haul it in.
All right.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Whoa.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And the ball
no, you don't. You control what you expose them to an extent, but you don't control what they like.
We'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Whoa.
Give him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Give him 4 yards there.
Holy fuck.
Keeper. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast.
He said Tyrese.
That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their
So you're trying to say they ain't got like no idols or nothing like that?
What you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I feel like you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they? Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now Edmonds. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Well, if you're a football
go to the
guy,
Grammys.
Run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they create some nice space for him.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
That was crazy. I don't know, man.
He'll return it from the 6. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made it to the red zone.
He was stumbling.
Everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more.
I don't know. I feel what you're saying, but my kids know famous niggas too, and they still got niggas that they like. So, I don't know.
Looking to throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about
Shit, that must have been his favorite one.
that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at about the 32. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down.
That shit's still relevant.
From the gun, here's Goff. And he finds Daniels.
How the...
And
I don't even know.
Run across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll run as Rodgers. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And they'll run it here. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Rams on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
DC. Super 1.
Again, they run with Edmonds. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards that time and a 1st.
It's really come into vogue to talk about the different gaps that the defense tries to attack in an offensive line. And most of the time we're talking about blitzes. How many times have you heard double A-gap blitz? Well, where is the A-gap? It's the space between the center and the guards, either side. So when you're having a double A-gap,
absolutely
coming through that gap. In this situation, though, that A-gap wasn't open for the defense to exploit. The offensive line took care of it, protected it, and moved the defensive guys out of the way to allow for that nice run.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
76.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
I really wasn't even paying attention for real.
Interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll run it here. This is Rodgers. And now running right through it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field.
Oh.
In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On 1st and 10, Goff. It's caught right side by Daniels. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
To throw on second down is gone. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Rams on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. And they'll go with the ground down to the 25. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Zerline's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead to 3 scores now.
Good Lord.
19-0. So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department.
Yes,
and he's
Lord.
able to extend their lead.
When drives have bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
That's fielded in the end zone. Pretty move. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let
I'm
him
dead.
one.
I can't listen to that shit no more.
Detroit! Watch it now, Barney!
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Panthers on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Watch it now, Barney!
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect
Whoa.
a pass play.
Whoa.
To call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Man, I'm about to delete this stream after the game.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Eddie Vanderdoes there on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And they'll go on the ground. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to
No.
have the first down.
I heard of it.
35.
I heard of it.
Officially a gain
That
of
shit
just
was
a yard
weird.
there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. All runs
Whoa.
on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. And they'll be
Sound like easy rules.
now at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. This quarterback now 5 straight completions.
I don't even know,
here
man.
in
I'm
the
playing my
second
game
half.
right now.
1st and 10.
Me.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw to the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's McCaffrey. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
That shit came out like 05.
They'll set up to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
She stayed.
No running here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also
God, that show was so good.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And on the ground they go with the running back. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.